Hey guys, welcome to my first ever video on PC, man. Got me a little web camera, you feel me? Had to just start make my first ever video. I'm gonna be trying to play this game called Doki Literature Club, which was recommended by a person in our Discord, and also hope you guys stick along with the ride from my first ever video on my YouTube channel. You already know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I'm done with IDV. I'm done. All right, let's get started, man. What should I call you guys? Wait, no, I just started. I need to slow my roll. I just started. Okay. This game is not suitable for children, for those who are easily disturbed. Damn, that's crazy. This game is that serious? Relax, all right? Relax. Individuals suffering from suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. You're wilding. How deep is this game? You're wilding. Would you like to review a detailed content warning which contains spoilers? Our in game content warning can be enabled in setting. Oh, bro, do I look like I'm not gonna curse about videos. Yeah, that's a no-go. But do I look like a no? So I'm watching. I'm not spoiling this, bro. Come on now. Stop playing. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and you consider exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. There's nothing I can do. I agree. Look at this peaceful intro, too. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at it. What? Ooh. Hey, this intro kind of nice though. Nice with it. Okay. Ooh. I'm about to specify. You already know who I am. My name is Plagued. Call me Stan. Ooh, come on, that's bars. Come on. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's bars. Enter your name. Obviously, I'm gonna go by Plague. Come on now. Plague, or Plagueod. Come on now, stop playing. Yee. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. My Sayori voice is so damn bad, bro. Oops. Yeah, scratch that. That's what I just said. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop you and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. No, bro, if you're waking up every day late, I'm not waiting for you, trash can. I'm not waiting. I don't care how fine you are, even if it's you, trash can. And by the way, I will be ending up telling you guys who I like more throughout the videos or throughout the series, I guess. Because one of these baddies are going to get on my good side. I'm telling you, one of these baddies. Alright? That means Plagued. Well, if people are... Oh, I almost got them mixed up. If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. Well, you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay, trash can. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Plague, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining in clubs. Obviously, this is how I sound in real life, guys. I'm Plague, guys. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's impossible, but I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. This is actually me. This is actually me. Good play. Good.
I was talking about how I'm worried about that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I doubt the thought of you becoming in need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. Baka-ru, you silly. Wait. You silly little baka. Silly little baka. I feel like I started it too much. It hurts. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy.
No promises.
Oh, no promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I'm even letting myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. At least she likes you, bro. I think she likes me, because I'm plagued. The school day is as dirty as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Wow, trash can. You don't need to wait up for me. It's if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
Well, that you could come to try my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to that anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep, trash can!
I can't tell if
Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out? I'm telling you, she planned this all out, trash can. Come on, Play, you should know this. Come on. I'm not cutting any of this out, by the way. This is going straight in and straight out. I don't care. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Wow, trash can. You're the trash can. Why would you sell yourself for cupcakes? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Plagued? What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Oh, sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. Why did I make her voice like that? It's great to see you again, Plagued. Monica smiles sweetly. I already don't like you, Trash Can. I don't care how much you try to flirt with me. I'm not liking you off rip. You're just not my type. Come on now. Childhood best friend? What's up, shorty? What's up? We didn't know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Don't care. Basically completely out of my league. Don't care. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Plague. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk all over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Woo!
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Hey, well, you know, just have you take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. That's so cute. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Nah.
Tsundere, tsundere, tsundere. Made them for you or anything?
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table and carries a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of me, in front of each of us. Gene, speak! Plague, speak! Before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake. Trey, you keep a whole tea set in your classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Oh. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh. Yeah, that's not it. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Trash can. I don't like you either. You're obviously not my type, Trash can. Monica raises her eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Don't like you, Trash can. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically dragged her by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
You know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all out the efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted about the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Plague, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Gone. Tried to mimic Hisoka there. Hunter a reference there. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on and clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up and that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to that minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Hey, you cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sat a little behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
No, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing oneself. I hate people who try to make things that aren't so deep. Relax, trash can. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Write your little poem and move on. Okay? Relax. You must be willing to be open to readers, exposing vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay, trash can. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Accidentally, I didn't know what I clicked and it made it disappear. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. I know how to read, trying to guess. So I stuttered, but I know how to read. Don't blame me. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Plagued? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought.
Plagued.
You all. I'm defenseless against 3 girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one of the girls light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me. You really just scared me for a moment.
If you really just came for a Cub Scout, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Plagued, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Trash can. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Plague, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sierra and I never walk home together anymore because we always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Right. I need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Well, it depends on what I like, right? Obviously, I'm gonna write a poem towards the girls I like. And I'm sorry, I like manga, I like anime, and the person that seems to like manga is Natsuki. So you already know what I'm vibing with off rip. Sayori, I like Sayori too because she's like a childhood friend and like she's cute. Yuri and Monica, they can go. Just saying. For any of you guys who like anybody else. Happiness. Kitty. Vibrant. Oh, I wasn't trying to. Silly. Good. Together. What is vertigo? Fireflies? What is cute for her? Bubbles. Good. Lust. Okay, you're wildin'. Relax. Pure? Good. Sing. Okay. Doki. Oh, let's go. No, not beauty. Bouncy. Color. Bouncy. Good. Romance. Good. Charm. Good. Precious. Good. Skirt. Good. Giggle. Good. Electricity. Go. What? Jumpy. Good. She seems so depressed. Relax, Shashkan. Climax. Excitement, good. Majority were towards her anyway, so it didn't matter. Hi again, Plague. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. You're not a man without your word! Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Plague. Oh, thanks for keeping your promise, Plague. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Aw, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And that last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take that seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keep her manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Plague always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy, so it's so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Plague can become good friends too.
Sayori. As you, Sayori seemed a bit weird the situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess this means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from me is a pleasure. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. You reach into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. That's nice. And Yuri. Oh, I said and Yuri. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I would like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. See? As a kid growing up, I used to watch a lot of these, and for how many times I got rejected thinking that acting like a protagonist from any game like this or any anime has got me screwed over. I will never do this ever again. Never, 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 never. I learned my lesson way too many times. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think about it. Everyone's settled, and I expected Monica to kick off something scheduled activity for clubs, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense person like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
I hear
Natsuki utter an exacerbated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across to herself. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of the things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. That's how I feel about anime! If I ever meet a girl and I like her, I'm never gonna tell her I watch anime until I know what she thinks about anime. I'm not embarrassing myself. I refuse. Okay? How did you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some
time, and it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga missing stack of various books on the side of me on the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the sack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns the box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of this right set.
Much better! Seeing a box box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfagros? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't dodging or anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Blank. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume Parfagros in the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right in my hand. I set the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking, animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly mauve.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She passes on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit.
What?
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can't say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds, but Natsuki wants to get inches closer to the initial space, but she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometime after I already finished reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. Looks like this is about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically a slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for writing to be interesting enough to make up for lack of plot. Thank you! Anime? Slice of life? Garbage. Garbage. Absolute garbaggio. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they go into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey,
wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
She's really cute, dude. I don't care what nobody says. She's cute as, bro. Mwah. Mwah. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga.
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment. If she doesn't want to admit something. Well, guys, it's been a long time recording. I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Come back for part 2, which I will be posting. So far, I already know who I like: Sayori and Natsuki. Yuri, I don't know. Leave down below who y'all like the most, but Natsuki is